In your national news this morning, former Vice President Dick Cheney has died. His family making the announcement in a statement released this morning. He was 84 years old.
Washington correspondent Vinay Simla joins us live. Vinay, he's considered one of the most powerful vice presidents in U.S. history.
Yeah, Ashlyn, Jacqueline, and one of the most consequential. He was the vice president during 9/11, serving under President George W. Bush, and helped shape the administration's response in the days, weeks, months, and years following 9/11. He was a strong advocate for the Iraq War, sending U.S. troops over there to try and help topple the Saddam Hussein regime. He was also a fierce advocate of an expansion of presidential power, especially in the years following those 9/11 attacks. Dick Cheney also served for the older Bush, President George H.W. Bush, the 41st president. He was the Secretary of Defense in that administration and was atop the Pentagon during the first Persian Gulf War in 1990 and 91. He was also the youngest ever chief of staff under Gerald Ford at 34 years old. Dick Cheney's family announced that he died last night at 84 years old because of complications of pneumonia and heart disease.
He campaigned against the Republican candidate, President Donald Trump, in the last election. So tell us that story.
Yeah, and Dick Cheney's family said last year that during the 2024 election, the last presidential election now of his life, he voted for the Democratic candidate, Kamala Harris, to be the president. She would eventually lose to President Donald Trump. But this goes back to January 6th of 2021. And Liz Cheney, his daughter, was a representative, a Republican from Wyoming serving here in the House of Representatives, and she voted to impeach Donald Trump over his handling of the January 6th attack on the Capitol. And in 2022, when she was running for re-election, Dick Cheney appeared in an ad said, "There has never been an individual who is a greater threat to our republic than Donald Trump." Now, we are working to get some reaction from the White House and from former President George W. Bush to this news this morning that Dick Cheney has died at 84.
Thanks so much, Vinay, for that update this morning. We appreciate you.